What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Thirsty Boys. I'm your host, Rumpelstiltskin.
And I'm Benny Blanco.
If you're new to Thirsty Boys, we are going to be breaking down some fun pop culture moments, talking about White Lotus, and then diving straight into RuPaul's Drag Race. It was the Snatch Game this week, and then we might touch on some things, some games, some topics.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
We got your shoulders. You're puffed up.
Oh, thank you. I did just go to the gym. I do gym now before the podcast.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
We're now Health and Wellness podcast.
Yeah, we're only covering protein powders and creatine. Quite the weekend for us again.
Right. Like last week, we didn't see each other. This week, we saw each other a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too much.
Too much.
No, I'm just kidding. Never too much with you. We're in a polar vortex.
Yes,
you
we
wouldn't
are
tell
in the
based on
blizzard.
my outfit, but I'm trying to stick to the bit and just always wear sleeveless.
Yeah.
Even though it is, like, I almost died coming to the studio today.
Yeah, we're trapped under 100 feet of snow. We can't get anywhere.
It's just so cold, but the gays are still going to Horse Meat Disco.
Yeah, Horse Meat Disco was live and well.
It was full. We were not there, but I saw the stories. It was full. It was bumping. No one cared that it was the polar vortex.
Toronto gays are resilient. If they've proven that they can get through this storm, we can do anything.
Yeah. Hopefully for good and not for...
Yeah, maybe we can, work on equality rights and fighting for, sex education for queer youth across the country. But Horse Meat Disco, we will be at.
Yeah, definitely. We saw Tainomi perform. She did her little residence show at Woody's.
Yeah, back in her hometown. That's like a hometown girl.
That was so good.
She has an undeniable talent on stage. She just knows how to work a room. It was nice.
She gives winner energy.
She does give winner energy. And we had the real winner there.
Yes.
Miss Virgo Queen.
Her first performance since winning.
She
allegedly
had a glow
She
on
looked
her.
so good.
It was crazy. Yeah, winning does something because she was glowed up.
She looked rich and beautiful. And yeah, I was so impressed.
And she called us out. She said, oh my God, these two interviewed me on their little interview show. So this is the little interview show. Here we are.
I mean, that's something.
It was something. She recognized us.
Yeah, she was close. We got to watch me and Jock on television. Our Jock's debut on Lakefront Luxury.
I mean, he was a natural.
Yeah, right?
You guys did so good. It was, what is it? Lakefront Luxury.
Lakefront Luxury.
Where
A&E.
you guys got to go to 3 lake homes and we watched you pick your dream lake home. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited to come over and watch Jacques cook and be on the action.
Yeah.
Run off the dock into the water.
You got the key points.
Yep.
So a busy weekend for a weekend that should have been a snow weekend.
Right.
We were not snowed in.
On top of it, it was the week of love.
The week of love. Valentine's Day. Okay, so speaking of Valentine's Day, Benny Blanco's gift to Selena Gomez wasn't rose petals leading to a bath of bubbles. It was tortillas or like taco chips.
Tortillas.
Taco chips leading to a bathtub full of nacho cheese.
That's disgusting.
It was full, Aneal.
The bathtub was full
of nacho cheese.
So he went and bought 86 boxes of Costco nacho cheese and opened it and dumped it in the bathtub.
Or something else. I'm not sure.
And then how are they going to dispose of this?
That's a great question. And won't it like clog
The
things up
drain.
and like, I don't know.
And they got in?
I don't know about part 2.
That was the after
I only
dark.
know about part 1. If they bathed in the cheese.
I mean, at that point, if you've gone through all that work to put all the cheese in the tub, I'm getting in.
You
I
might,
want to know what that feels like.
At that point.
That's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
That's true. So what is the craziest thing you've done for love or been done for you for love?
I mean, my previous partner, I was hopping on flights to random places around the world.
Okay.
Like it was very much like 50 Shades of Grey. Here's your ticket and you're going to be 8 hours later in an international destination. And that felt crazy for a man that I had met in Mexico 3 weeks prior. And so that felt really crazy.
That's like kind of crazy fun.
Yeah, it was crazy fun and it worked. I mean, it didn't get human trafficked. Don't get on random flights that men send you when you meet in Mexico.
Know what you're getting into.
That was pretty crazy. But I was on strike this year for Valentine's Day.
You were on strike.
I am on strike.
What does that mean?
Because after 3 years, and again, this is coming hot off of a lover's quarrel this morning, but after 3 years of being a dedicated romantic partner, my gifts are 5 senses, a gift for every cent.
A gift for every sense.
Yes, that energy was not matched for the past 3 years. So I was on strike this year.
Okay, so no senses.
No senses were touched.
Not even one sense.
No, and usually I'll put on a sexy jock strap. I'm doing the whole bit. I didn't even manscape. I was like, don't even look at me.
Oh, wow.
But he met my energy, so all is repair. I'm off strike now, so.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So this was a weird Valentine's Day weekend because it was Valentine's Day weekend. Okay, wait. My partner is trying to get PR, like to be a Canadian because he's from South Africa. So we are like Valentine's Day morning. It's a snowstorm. We're looking out at like the Fort York snow, and we're like sad that he hasn't gotten PR yet. And we're like, okay, I'm gonna go and like I'm gonna go scurry through the snow to like find your PR. And then in that moment, he gets the email that he got PR.
But I've been telling you this probably since we first met, that you are a witch.
Witch in training.
And truly,
You're
your
a real
powers are
witch.
really insane. And then congrats on 1 year, because I feel like Valentine's Day this year, it's like a week before, you had 52 balloons, one for every.
Yes, it was. Oh my God, it's too much. There's
That was really
anniversary,
romantic.
Valentine's Day, PR. So for Valentine's Day, I am in a Canadian Lululemon long sleeve to represent PR, but then I'm in like a floral Speedo, like to represent Valentine's Day. So that's how he arrives home to me in a Canadian top and a Valentine's Day Speedo.
And the balloons. The balloons were so cute.
All the things.
Long live the balloons, because they're still kicking.
The balloons are still kicking somehow. Okay, well, that's enough about us.
Yeah.
Some small puppy culture thingies before we get into the big thingies. White Lotus, did you watch?
I fell asleep.
It was a little slow.
So I'm hearing that this season, based on a person that has seen the whole season, says the first few episodes are
already seen the whole
very
season. Shit.
long,
Okay.
boring, one could say. But if you're a person that doesn't appreciate setting up of story and character development,
Yes.
this show is just not
That's
for
what I'm
you.
saying. That's why when I watch White Lotus, I loved it. But I'm in a mindset that Frankie's not usually in.
It's
I
a
am
slow
like,
burn.
yeah, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna enjoy the cinematography. I'm like all the things I don't really watch shows for.
Fair.
You have to just. What White Lotus does so well is like it's putting you in a reality.
Yep.
Like someone's reality somewhere.
Yeah.
And you have to be patient. If
Yeah.
you're like not patient, then don't watch it.
And I want to F that older son so badly.
Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
I did not know.
Okay, I don't think I agree with you on that
Well, I
one.
fell asleep, but when he was
Patrick was not hot.
I don't know. He was hot to me. He was giving me everything that I needed.
Oh, he was giving like sleazy slime balls, and you got all the this show is about like I'm not even being funny. Can I say is there a word for it? Incest. Anyways, this show is literally about incest.
Because now they were like, oh, I'll sleep in the same room. It's like, brother and sister don't sleep in the same room.
Yeah, the only thing I got from that episode was the
Wow, I fell asleep. Oh my God, how are our survivors?
Natalie Cole.
Yes, Natalie and
I forgot the guy. Sorry.
yeah, Derek.
But
And then
Natalie Cole, I think they're just extras.
yeah, like on the premiere, there's
Yeah.
2 survivors that are picked, which is kind of a trope now to
I
the
know,
show, which
it's
is so
cute
cool.
of Mike. Could you imagine? Hey, girl, we were on Survivor season, whatever. Do you want to come be in my award-winning show? Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you get a week in Thailand.
That's so cool. But yeah, that was a nice little cameo. So yeah, White Lotus, I'm super excited. Can't
It's
wait
going to be good. You just got to stick with it. That's really the takeaway.
Yeah.
Speaking of sticking with it, coming from Blast from the Past, allegedly, the Real Houses of Toronto is being greenlit by Bravo.
Oh my gosh.
And we have the cast of Jessica Mulroney, Sasha, Roxy Earl, and one Keisha Shante are the 4 that are rumored to be on the show.
I mean, Jessica's going to be amazing. Keisha's going to be amazing. And then you said Roxy was from the original.
Yeah, Roxy's from the original. She's like truly a friend of the pod. Like she watched Thirst from like the first mic plugin, was the first guest.
Oh my
So like just being able to
gosh.
see her, she has a beautiful child and her husband. Like we're about to see some good TV.
We
with
must
these
have her
women.
back.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right, she'll sit
She'll
right
definitely
there.
come back. She's in LA right now, and then I think
Not for
obviously
long.
well, yeah, basically if they get through the storm.
Oh my gosh. And then remind me, the first one was on Slice?
The first one was on Slice,
So now we're getting a Bravo Real Housewives.
Bravo production.
So this is going to be a whole different game.
It's going to be a whole different ball game. And the girls that they picked, like Sasha was just thoughting and bopping around Fashion Week, like ain't no thing. So like these girls are going to come to play. Jessica
Yeah.
Mulroney, her best friend's Meghan Markle. Like these
Yeah.
we're about to see some elite Toronto women really go at it.
Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, well, this might be the first Housewives I watch.
Oh my God, you have to.
I mean, I obviously would. There's no doubt.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
want-
my city, I'll be there.
Wait, did you not watch Vancouver?
No, but I knew all them.
Vancouver was so
I knew all of Mary Zilba.
Mary Zilba.
Frick, I forgot all their names, but I knew them all. Like, it was crazy.
Well, allegedly, Real Housewives of Toronto got canceled because of Big Brother Canada. They needed more money over at Slice to put people in a house.
Oh, gosh. Well, come on in, Bravo. Make it happen.
Okay. Are we ready to dive in to Drag Race or?
I mean, what about, I think we should do Traitors.
Okay,
Traitors.
You did not follow the Sandoval of Vanderpump Rules.
Because I don't watch that series.
So basically, Tom Sandoval, who's been a staple of the show from season 1, him and his best friend Tom, they have been comedic relief this whole show. Until Sandoval, he cheats. He becomes the villain of the decade, truly. What he did is disgusting. How he went about it is disgusting. But on Traitors, we are seeing the magic that made viewers fall in love with him in the beginning.
Because he is so...
He's a nut.
He's a nut. He's so himself.
Yeah, he does not care. When he was holding those dolls up and... he was taking himself so seriously, one. That's why I love him.
Yes.
And two, like, to have Britney Spears' husband on the other line being like... He's a fucking terrible singer.
Yeah.
This man goes on tour for singing.
Oh, no.
So it's just like the comedy of it all. And then, I don't know. I'm like, maybe Tom Sandoval goes to the end.
Well, probably to lose.
Yeah, you think he's like the dum-dum they drag to the end?
He's a drag to the end.
The way he had me howling with those fucking dolls and the way he was sweating. He was sweating as though he was about to defuse a nuclear bomb.
I think I would have been like that. Like, if I was Tom in that challenge, I think I would have actually been the exact same.
Really?
Like,
Could
taking
you like
it
to win?
so seriously, like really hitting the, like, he was, and I kept saying to Jock, he is hitting the notes. He is like, he is replicating the doll's sounds. Like, if anyone thinks he wasn't good, he was good. Like, I was listening to the doll and listening to him. He was actually perfect. The challenge was flawed. Like, that challenge was flawed for sure, because he would literally sing it perfectly. And then in the reverse, it wasn't coming out. Because I'm like, because the fucking machine is broken or something.
God, wow.
Oh, yeah.
You're co-signing the vocal talents of Tom
Oh,
Sandoval.
yes. Tom hit the notes. He hit everything. Like,
that was a fun challenge, though. That was great. You saw some audio flaws, but...
Yeah, I saw some audio flaws. Brittany, great confessionals, though. Oh, my gosh.
See, Tom Sandoval brought the best out in Brittany. That's why we love Brittany.
Yes.
She needs a target, and Tom Sandoval was that.
That's true. But yeah, good episode overall. I think that,
You're bored. You're tired.
Oh, well, it's the game of Traitors is a little like tough. The game, like there's not enough meat there. There's not enough strategy. There's not enough, And
we're not seeing a stunning, like, whereas Caroline's playing a stunning game, she's not owning it. Where last season we saw Phaedra, she went into the round table and took out target after target after target.
Exactly.
So like we're not seeing that. Like Caroline's playing a very different game as a traitor, but we're not.
And it's a very good game.
Yeah.
Good. It's gonna hopefully make her win. But is it like is it the most?
It's not flashy or entertaining.
Yeah, like in the way that Rob and Bob were, but where are they now?
Right.
They're dead in the grave.
I'm so curious to see how it's gonna shake out. But do you think they're gonna recruit?
I hope not.
I think they should murder, right?
Please murder. They have the game in the bag right now.
Yeah, they need to murder.
Don't mess it up with a third person. Also, there's only 8 people in the game.
Yeah, so...
You want to have 3 traitors?
Yeah, I would get him.
No, please murder.
Okay.
So that's Traitors. Drag Race the show or Drag Race in the news?
I think let's hop in the news.
Okay, Drag Race in the news. So basically, we have a podcast. We're here.
We're here.
It's usually about Drag Race.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that. There's drag queens talking about Drag Race. There's non-drag queens talking about Drag Race. But there's so much now with all the franchises, all the celebrities. Like there's so much to talk about.
Right.
So I want to talk about a few things in the drag world.
Let's do
it.
The
first one being Cameron Michaels, who I'm a very, very big fan of.
Beautiful man and woman.
Exactly. Beautiful in both. Just launched his fitness career.
Okay.
/ his OnlyFans career.
Oh, wow.
And he launched it on Valentine's Day.
I think he's going to get a lot of subscribers.
I think he's going to get a lot of subscribers.
There was such a curiosity about him when they originally were on the scene.
Yes.
And I think it being attached to fitness, like I would watch him work out.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't even know how explicit he's going to get. I think this, he kind of went invisible also for a period of time.
Right.
At least from my shoes.
Well, he did Vegas for a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to see him doing a deadlift, slanging that thing. You know what I mean? Give it to us.
I think he's going to do very well. And I think this like slow rollout of like he announced it and then he's got all this press and then he released it on Valentine's Day, like make that money.
Yeah, because I think we're coming into a world where like what you do after Drag Race is really tapping into another audience or another type of like YouTube, being like a influencer or whatever. This is like a really cool angle that he can own.
Yeah, fitness and OnlyFans.
Yeah, I co-sign this.
Yeah, maybe that's...
Well, you're going to say that's your next angle?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about all the possibilities of my life.
Fair.
And then another big one, Plastique hitting 3 million followers.
That's crazy because Plastique, her following is really outside of Drag Race. It is the artistry that she's doing on TikTok, transforming from boy Plastique to girl Plastique. It's the quality, the elevation, the transition.
Polished.
Oh,
like she obviously had Gaga commenting on her Abracadabra video because it was just it was a full production. It was a movie. Like it's like she is so good on TikTok. Who are the other queens who've hit 3 million?
I think she's the first.
No, I think she's not the first.
Because I think it used to be like who's in the million club.
Trixie has 4.
See, but that's another one that tapped into like a YouTube space.
Yeah.
Like it really is about tapping into another.
I swear Plastique was 2nd or 3rd to get.
Really?
Yeah. To get there, but still, like 3 million. So a shout out to drag queens doing cool things.
Because I mean, reality TV stars and drag queens specifically, they are the modern celebrity. Like we talked about Ariana Grande talking about it. Miley's obsessed with them. They are an equal mover and shaker in the entertainment world.
Totally. Well, speaking of that, Drag Race, it's been a season.
It's been a season.
And we have been getting, again, just back to getting a lot of comments. We first got a lot of comments about Ariete, but this week we got a lot of comments about Miss Susie Toot.
Right.
And the jury is split, Aneal.
The jury is split. I
Holy.
want to I don't feel the need to defend myself, but I want to clarify something.
Of course.
And we both have been on reality TV, so we know the other end of it. We are just stating their opinions. If Susie 2 is in the top 3, congratulations. She did the work by the judges' eyes to be there.
Yeah.
She's not in my top 3.
Yeah.
You know, let me live my fantasy and let me feel what I want to feel about the queens. I will say a lot of people had great points in the comments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people had to identify me, call me the curry one, call me Rumpelstiltskin. Do you want to know when they call me Rumpelstiltskin?
Oh, God.
Do you want to know what they're saying I look like?
The thing is, oh, my God. When someone said Rumpelstiltskin, I did not know what they were referring to.
And then they sent you this image. And then I showed my boyfriend this image shortly after, and he proceeded to chuckle. Like it was the funniest thing he ever saw. So yeah, the curry Rumpelstiltskin is still going to be giving his opinions.
I think at the end of the day, you guys, like, this is just a part of like reality TV. Like these are contestants competing, like they are putting themselves out there to be judged. No one's going to watch a podcast or a commentary on everyone's good. We love everyone.
Right.
Here's only the good things. Like we have opinions. You know, Crystal Envy did not like our opinion last week, and she made it heard. And then we like other things. So it's all in good fun. At the end of the day, we respect each and every queen.
Of course.
You made it there. You did it. You are worthy.
Right.
But some more worthy than others of our personal praise.
Right. And you just have to realize, like, it's like a lot of people are like, you're not drag queens, you haven't done it, but we have done reality TV. And I think that is what makes us like have opinions, because we know the space and we are commenting on your work on the show, not you as a being.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of, some of these bitches were really terrible in Snatch Game. I'm joking. It was an interesting Snatch Game, truly.
It was interesting. I'm excited to do. We're going to do Kiss or Miss, which is our favorite new segment.
Should we dive into that?
I think so.
Okay.
If you feel ready.
I feel ready. So we're going to do Kiss or Miss Snatch Game performances. Starting up, we have Acacia Forgot, Trisha Paytas.
Well, I mean, how many times can we say like a forgot joke about this poor queen? But I definitely forgot this performance.
Right. And I do think production's like leaning into the forgetting of it with how much they're showing of her. Does that make sense?
But we have to ask though, why is she always safe?
I think she can sing. With next week being the musical, I think she's about to belt the house down. Because remember, she's the country singer. That was her talent show.
I know. Because we always do say, like, if someone's being kept for, they're being kept for a reason.
Right. Sorry, I just apparently have friends. Let me turn this off. Okay, so the next we have Ellen Green. the Little Shop of Horrors version by my favorite drag queen, Miss Susie too.
Well, yeah, this was the example of like us defending Arietti and then being right. This is now the example of you ragging on Susie Toot and being right.
I mean,
it was really tough. I love Little Shop of Horrors. I love this character. I love Susie Toot.
I didn't get the scissors of it all. Is that how like traditionally this actress says scissors?
I think so, yeah. Like
Okay.
she is known for her accent, but
And what accent is that?
some New York, I don't know, some American thing that I'm not aware of.
It was tough. But this is the best her makeup's looked.
Oh Lord. I just don't I actually do think Susie is extremely self-aware, so I don't know what happened here.
Interesting.
Like,
okay.
because yeah, I don't think she's been delusional. Like when she was confident in her SNL, you at least agree with her SNL win.
Yes.
And she knew she was good, and she was, and it was amazing. Like she knew going into, like, that was not Delulu, that was just fact. This was like Delulu.
Yeah, well, the clown outfit was Delulu to me, but you said that was
I
fine.
like the clown outfit, yeah.
This is a Snatch Game that needs to be like this being in the top. Gilbert Gottfried, I'm happy it was. She did make me laugh.
She looks amazing.
For all the wrong reasons. But again, what is Snatch Game? If you're not going to be doing improv correctly, she did everything wrong for improv. She broke character.
Yeah.
We saw who she really was.
Yeah.
She wasn't yes-anding.
Yeah.
She had a meltdown.
Yeah, I think that putting Lexi in the top is, again, maybe a sign of how much they love her and how much they want her to do well. But yeah, I saw like there was, what did I see? Like first ever queen to flop Snatch Game and make it to the top.
It's
like,
truly,
it's just so interesting. But I love her.
She was funny.
She's so charming. So I'll take it.
So it was a kiss. We're not really saying kiss or miss.
Oh, no,
so let's
sorry.
just do Acacia forgot.
Miss.
It was a miss for me too. Susie Toot.
Miss.
It was a miss for me too. Gilbert Gottfried.
Kiss.
It was a big kiss for me too. Sam Star's Kim.
Ooh, okay. Is this where the rant comes in or not yet?
You can rant, but is a kiss or miss?
Yours right. Okay. No, I don't know who Kim Gravel is. I don't know. I think it's just a very small miss, but
okay.
yeah.
It was a kiss for me. Ms. Rosa Parks.
Oh, Lana. Oh, Lana. This is tough. Basically, didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So obviously it's going to be a miss.
It was a miss. The disclaimer I want to say is that I know what it's like when you think you're the shit. You got your joke ready. You're going to hit it off strong. And then your joke is given to you. Is the bus still running? That can throw off your whole thought
But you need to
process.
have at least 3 things planned, not just one.
What if the one was just so good?
No. That's amateur hour. I'm sorry.
Okay, Eddie Murphy.
Wow. So funny. So funny.
Good.
Big kiss. Like Anya is giving me whiplash.
Yeah.
Because 2 weeks ago, she's my winner. Last week, she's not in my finals. Now
Yeah.
she's my winner again. Like, ooh, like I'm all over the
Yeah.
place. I don't know. This queen is the most polarizing queen ever. I don't know what to say.
I love that she's being herself. Does that make
Yes,
sense? Like
truly.
she's not playing up for the cameras and she doesn't give
No.
a fuck if people on Twitter like her.
No, and
she's
she had
delivering.
so much joy playing this character.
She was
like
having
in
fun.
all of her confessionals, in all of the workroom, like she was so excited, like
Yeah.
genuinely. So that came through.
David Lynch.
This is a big kiss for me.
Really?
Yeah, I thought the accent was amazing. I thought the jokes were amazing. Like I thought this was extremely underrated. I
Wow.
really loved this character.
It was a kiss in the terms of like completed the improv challenge, if that makes sense. Oh my God.
First of all, I can't get over this look.
The look.
Is incredible. Who is this?
Do you understand when this came out? I was like, wait, who the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Like,
what drag queen is this?
like this was so good to me.
Biggest kiss.
I was shocked they did not win, but we can dive into that in a minute. This was a big kiss.
Yeah. Crystal Envy.
It was a mess.
It's a miss. Two misses in a row.
And then Corey King as Big Ange.
I thought she was like perfectly fine.
I thought it was
What's
a kiss.
right in between a kiss and a miss?
I mean,
Just is.
is. She was giving us the is.
Like that was a perfect middle performance.
Right. A lot of her jokes were funnier in the confessional and before when she's like, I've been tanning for this.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But it was good. So again, the season has just been so unpredictable and so like where before you could see the clear like top 4. Like,
there's
I have no idea.
arc right now of this season. And you said it best. MTV is keeping us on our toes. Pulling stunts. Like, Jules deserves to have a win.
I thought it was a clear winner for me.
Yeah,
Jules.
like, she should have a win. The fact that this queen does not, it's making me second guess myself, because I'm like, to me, she's a clear Final Four.
Right.
And I've said that from the beginning. Like, I think you asked me at the beginning who my favorite was. Like, it was Jules Sparkle. So, like, is she going to be a no-win finalist? Is she going to suddenly start winning?
Wins.
Like, what is happening? So, I don't know.
Okay, so based on the state of the world, where Trump is, banning drag queens or whatever.
Yes.
I have my winner pick.
Okay.
It is Sam Starr. And I'm going to tell you why we need Sam Starr to win.
So
because
confused
Sam Starr
right
has
now.
the polish, the comedy, the chops. She has the beauty and the grace. And in a world where we need America's Next Drag Superstar to be on the front lines of press and the media and advocating for equality rights and drag queens, not for drag queens to be reading to children, but just for their basic rights.
Yeah.
We need Sam Starr, because Sam Starr can walk into a room of Republicans and laws and things are changed by people sharing their personal experiences.
Yes.
And I see Sam Starr being like, I'm a little boy from the South and I just like putting on my wigs and I'm not hurting nobody. And I just think y'all really should rethink before you pull us all into the gas chambers and murder us all. Please just give us one more chance to entertain you. And I see her turning some politicians' heads. I see her being so articulate in her points.
Yeah. Wow. I saw on the card Sam Starr. I didn't know what was coming from this. I am following you. There is something to be said about, like, change in the world. It kind of has to come, from a slow, like a slow space. It can't necessarily be the most radical version of something.
Right.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm a bit mind blown. I'm agreeing. I agree with you though, which is like, I agree that Sam Starr, I think, would be a good face to change some bigoted homophobes.
100%. And I think she's the queen for the job. And I think now more than ever, when we get a top 4 and fan votes can affect a winner.
Yeah.
We've seen it in past seasons. If Sam Starr is in that Final 4, I am having a parade. I am putting signs up. Sam Starr to win RuPaul's Drag Race. That's how passionate I feel about it. And I think that us as a gay community, I think all the other queens will do a great job. I'm not saying that they won't. I just think Sam Starr has an extra sauce that we need more than ever.
But this is also what you said about Saphira, I believe.
I did, actually.
You did say Saphira would be the one to go into like Congress and give that like speech. I'm with you. Again, is Drag Race to find the next Congresswoman, or is it to find the next drag superstar? That's a great question.
Yeah, it's fair. And I think, it doesn't matter usually all the time. I just think this year it matters more than ever.
No, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
But that's my Sam Starr rant. And I don't know why now she's my winner pick. And I love Lexi Love. I love Ariadne. I love Jules Sparkle. These are some of my favorite queens.
I know. It's going to be a race to the finish. We definitely have some weeks to get rid of some kind of, I think, clear people who have to go.
Acacia Forgotten, Corey King rising to the top?
I personally don't.
Okay.
But, so I think we have like, Ilana Jarre, we have like 3 weeks of, I think we know what's coming.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be, this top 6 is going to be
a fight till the death.
Crazy.
Like, do we think oh no, we already had 2 come back. I was like, do you think there's going to be a buyback? But we have had a buyback. No.
And again, Ariadne, another whiplash edit. From being in the top to the bottom to the top, back to the bottom.
Thank God she was safe, though. Like, I was nervous if she was...
Baby Cupid was not on that screen.
Oh, yeah. Poor Baby Cupid. Sorry. It was a mess.
It was a mess.
I was happy she wasn't in the bottom, because I felt as though if she was in her bottom, her spirit would have been defeated and she wouldn't have won.
I know.
18 of her arms. That look was so beautiful, though.
Oh, that look was so good.
Like, we need her for the runway. I don't care if she bombs every time. I want to see her runway
the
every
nails
week.
Runway, the girls shone. Like shined.
What
The
is
girls shone.
They shone.
They shone bright.
They shone bright like a diamond.
What a good week.
It was a great shot.
Oh my gosh. They took it in different ways. It was glamorous. It was beautiful. Anya Nerve, Lexi Love, Susie Toot with her torture device.
Susie Toot her
her Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
You didn't see her, but I did, because she posted on Instagram.
Oh, did she?
She was a nail polish.
She was a nail polish.
It was so cute.
God.
It was her best look.
Really? You are like the Hormona Lisa fan club president now.
Hormona Lisa should have been in Snatch Game, And
who would she have done? Did she say?
so she's announced her backup character, but she's not announcing her main character. So, okay, this is important. Her backup character was going to be the first turkey pardoned by President Ronald Reagan. So she was going to be a turkey with a turkey prosthetic. And then other people are saying that she should have been that Paula Deen.
Oh, yes. The
She
cooking.
would kill as Paula
Remember,
Deen.
last week I was like, she should be a
people
cooking.
are into the cooking theory, Aneal.
And I think that
People want the Mona Lisa cooking show. Like, you were
that
onto
means her
something.
main one was so good that she's saving it for All Stars.
That's what she's saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. The
I mean,
queens
I
get
love
quite
her
confident
confidence.
when they're like, I'm going to be on All Stars.
Oh, yeah. Hormonas has said it beginning to end. She's going to be on All Stars.
Oh, Frankie, this is what we're reporting home about?
It's amazing. Look at her. Look how different she looks.
Frankie, it's the same silhouette as the gown.
It's not the same silhouette. It is much more exaggerated. Her waist is more cinched and her bust is more busty. And her makeup is different. She's giving a dark vibe. Do you like my fashion commentary?
Anyway, this is very cute, but the other runways were so stellar that
I love this, but anyways.
Okay, anyway. Okay. Should we play a game?
Wait, before the game, I have a question for you.
Oh,
If you
ask
were
me.
to, okay, if you were to have an all-stars, all-villains cast,
Okay.
who would you cast?
Okay. So off the top of my mind is who Michaela just fought with, Xanadu. I think Xanadu is a classic Canadian villain that I would love to
Yes.
see like her just up in the mix.
Yeah, we definitely want this to be a global all-villains cast. I mean, of course, Plain Jane.
Well, yeah, she is the new era villain of all villains.
Yeah.
I would like to see Naomi Smalls, and she's not a traditional villain, but when she sent home Manila, the clear winner of All Stars, she got the villain edit. So I'd love to see Naomi Smalls.
Okay, I think Geometric would be really good.
It's so funny just knowing Geometric as a person.
I
like
know.
her considered a villain, but yeah, that's a great pick.
But like was quite villainess on her season.
Yeah, that's very fair.
deserves another season. So I'll just always say Geometric no matter what the theme is.
Yeah, she's one of the best Canadian queens we have.
And they just totally erased her from our history, it feels.
Well, that was a twist of all. That's a whole different podcast for a whole different day. I'm trying to think who else would be a good villain. Like Plain Jane. Oh, Mistress Isabel Brooks would be another great one. Irene Dubois. She went home first that season, but she was giving villain.
True.
Even old school like Acid Betty's great. She was a great villain.
Oh, Diabetti.
Yeah, I guess she is a villain, but
Well, she was the
Diabetti.
ultimate villain.
She was edited incorrectly, and Diabetti has a sweet rocker soul and just wants to be loved.
Remember when I was yelling on the podcast about her bullying people?
Yeah.
Because she was a villain.
She was, you know what? She was just in a tough time in her life then. I love her. I have a
Well,
Diabetti
the thing
shirt.
is, yes, her post Drag Race like arc is like she is loved and adored. Like
Well,
her fans were off the charts at DragCon.
She was the first eliminated that season. Like, take that in. Because they remembered there was a twist. They eliminated 2 queens and then they came back. But she was the first eliminated. And then to make it
No.
to the finale, yeah. It's
Oh my
crazy.
god, I forgot that.
That's a wild arc.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Good for Diabetti. Let us know who would be in your All Villains All Stars cast. I also have another idea. Actually, this is not my idea. This is someone in Orange Theory.
Oh,
so
cool.
at Orange Theory, there's like a Drag Race super fan.
Okay.
So she listens to the pod, watches our clip. She wants to be on the pod. I told her maybe one day. So her idea, which I'm borrowing now, is like a Drag Race, but in the Survivor format, as in like sewers, look queens, comedy queens.
Oh, like really break it out into categories.
And like, I don't know if they would then like advance in teams or not or whatever, but just like having it be so crystal clear, like who is who
Right.
and what genre reigns supreme, like who, what gets to the end.
Interesting.
I think that could be really interesting.
That's I want to report back maybe next week to see, because like they walk in and they kind of categorize themselves, right?
Yeah,
Like
I'm a
how
look
many
queen,
comedy queens
I'm a
do we
comedy
have? How many
queen.
fashion queens do we have?
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting.
Yeah, to see like what subgenre of drag.
Right. You would be a musical theater queen, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think
can
like
sing.
I would excel in performing.
And the singing. Like
Yes.
the singing thing. Like imagine like I'm on Drag Race and it comes to singing.
Well, you would just rap.
I would have to. I couldn't do anything. Can you imagine me at the Sound of Musical?
And they're doing Wicked. As
Oh
the
my
musical.
God, I cannot wait for the Wicked musical.
Can you believe? How did they get those? I don't know how they get those rights.
Because I think Drag Race is that girl now, especially being on MTV.
I don't know, but
Wait, have we ever talked about Wicked? What was your favorite part of the movie?
my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, sorry.
My favorite part. I don't think I had a favorite part. I think it was just all my favorite part.
Oh, you just loved it.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite part was Cynthia and Ariana, but like that's not really a part.
Okay, fair
What
enough.
was your favorite part?
My favorite part is when they got in the train and they go to the Emerald City, and then when you see the heartbreak in the white boy's eyes when he realizes he's in love with Cynthia and not Ariana. That was such good artistry.
Wow, that's a very specific part of the movie
Oh
that
my
I
God,
did not
think about
even
the train
remember.
scene. Visually, oh, so beautiful.
Okay,
And there's a deleted scene of them in the train that you should see.
I think I
you've
might have
it.
seen that.
Okay, should we pivot to games?
One short day in the Emerald City.
I say that every time I go anywhere now. Like whenever I travel and I land,
That song?
I'm like, one short day in the Emerald City. It's like New York. I'm like, one short day.
Aw, it's a good song.
It's a travel song.
It's a good song. Okay, here we go. Here we go now.
Oh, wait, I need to just really shout out Summer House. What a strong freaking premiere. We have a Toronto baddie, Lexi, on there. And what Summer House is giving us people of our age going through different eras and times of their life. And it's so great. And honestly, I've gone back and I've never watched it. I hate shows that are, a lot of it's filmed on GoPro sometimes in the rooms.
Oh.
And I hate shows like that. But they do such a good job. The cast is phenomenal. I've gone back and watched all 86 episodes.
And
on
they're
Hulu.
only in one house the whole time.
Yeah, but they go out
They
and
go
then
out.
they have different theme parties in the house.
Okay, and they're living in this house like for the show.
They go to every weekend. They live their normal lives in New York and then drive up for the weekend. It's just a
Okay.
weekend film production.
Wow.
It's so fun. It's really fun.
Interesting. Okay. Summer House.
Okay, what game do you want to play? You're the king of games.
Yeah, let's do can you just like kind of flash me your card? Let's do the bottom things. Not the heavy things.
The blind rankings.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to hit you with the first one?
Sure.
Okay, so we're blind ranking Super Bowl halftime shows.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my.
So you have 5.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to go. The first one's Katy Perry. The Sharks.
3.
Okay, then we have Lady Gaga.
1.
Then we have Madonna. Gaga's 1, wow.
5.
Oh, wow. And then we have Beyonce.
2.
And then we have Rihanna.
4. Oh, that's probably what I would have done.
Really? You felt that?
I
felt
maybe
good to
would
you?
have switched Gaga and Beyonce.
Yeah, that
But
would feel
otherwise,
correct.
I feel very confident.
Okay, now you're going to blind rank. Okay, blind rank gay reality TV shows.
What's a gay reality TV show?
They're all your favorites at this point.
Okay.
So first up is The Ultimatum.
These shows. Okay. Queer Ultimatum was incredible queer television. Oh, fuck. There's some good ones though. Fuck. It's number 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're here.
4.
Okay. Couple to thruple. Did you watch that? No, you did not.
It's so good. It was so
wow.
good.
Lord.
2.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
I'm pretty happy putting it at 3, to be
Really?
honest. I would indeed put Ultimatum and Couple to Throuple above it.
Really?
Because they were just such ingenious shows. Like, Drag Race obviously is an institution,
Right. No, I get it.
but
It's
like,
yeah.
watching a couple turn to a throuple on reality TV,
And what about little boys fighting for the love of DILFs?
oh. I mean, that show's budget is about $3, so it does definitely need to be 5.
Yeah.
But I do love it.
Are any of those couples together? Has anyone touched down on that?
No, they are not.
No, the loves of DILF is still
I
missing.
mean, there actually might be one from this season that is still together because season 3 just finished, obviously, and the finale, just finished, and there was a great couple that won. What show is not on there that needs to be on there and needs a comeback is Finding Prince Charming.
Oh yeah, there's only one season, one and done.
One season.
And they're definitely not together.
And
That man is all over Instagram.
Yes, he was a different, and it was hosted by Joey Fatone or Lance Bass.
Lance Bass.
Yeah, and it was so good. It was the
oh
Gay
my
Bachelor.
God, you should do Lance Bass for Snatch Game.
Okay, That could be interesting.
That could be fun. Because didn't you play him in an NSYNC remake movie?
I played a different NSYNC person.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we have time for one blind ranking for you. You have no more, right?
No.
Okay, yours is going to be best snatch games.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
This is tough.
This is great.
Ben de la Creme as the late Maggie Smith.
I'm going to put this at number 3 because I didn't know her, so it didn't hit.
Got it.
I respect it. I just didn't hit.
You didn't watch Harry Potter, girl? You didn't watch Distract? You didn't watch every British film and creation of history?
But isn't she that character?
What do you mean?
Is this?
Oh, wait. Maggie Smith is the old dead lady, right? Yeah.
Wait, is she Professor Dumbledore? No, Dumbledore is
That's a man.
Gryffindor?
That's a house.
What's the woman's name?
McGonagall.
McGonagall. Was she Professor McGonagall?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, still 3.
Trinity the Tuck, Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, I thought this was genius. I'm gonna give this 2.
Ooh, you're okay. Jimbo, Shirley Temple.
Oh my God, this was one. This was slapstick comedy at its finest.
So
this
good.
is Canadian showing that we have the motherfucking sauce and making a impact.
Yeah, so good. Jinx Monsoon, Little Eddie.
I'm gonna put this 5. I didn't know who Little Eddie is, and I didn't get it.
I don't know
it
who
went
Little Eddie
over
is
my
either.
head.
Who is Little Eddie?
Edie, little Edie. Ow.
Oh my God. Are you okay?
Yeah. But
Little
that's
Edie.
literally the ghost of little Edie hitting us. But I remember watching this at a gay bar, and the elderly men in the room were hooing, hee laughing.
Got it. Bianca Del Rio, Judge Judy.
Yeah, this feels great.
Okay.
Number 4.
Good job, Jimbo. Woo, 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 woo. Well, that's all we have time for, girl, before we get snowed in today.
I know. It's been just such a crazy, Drag Race really feels at the height of its time in a way.
It does. We're at the height of our time, doing this every Monday.
I know.
Feels like every day.
It feels like every Monday, and I still could talk to you for 4 more hours. In a
True.
weird way.
I agree with that.
But anyway, if you're new to Thirsty Boys, if you're listening on the audio way, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcast, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, even if it's an emoji. This stuff really does matter.
True.
And if you're on our new YouTube channel, make sure you hit subscribe.
Yep.
Comment below. We're not thirsting for comments. I think both of us are really genuinely engaged in the comments, and a lot of y'all are bringing up fucking great points.
It's been fun reacting and responding.
It really has been.
That is true.
And we are trying to build, as much as the comments got negative sometimes towards me and my preference for the types of spices I indulge in. We really do want to create a community where we can talk and be open about things. You can also hit the follow button on Instagram. And always remember,
Thirst is real.